Okay, I'm going to do a quick once-over of a new gun I got. Didn't get this new, just so you know. Actually traded one of my custom M14s for this. I think it was a pretty fair trade. Getting too much light. Thought it was a pretty fair trade. I really like this gun. I had two M14s, so I didn't need both of them, obviously. So actually traded off the one that was a little bit more upgraded because don't really need to upgrade the M4. So, here you go. This is a WE, or barely WE anymore. Basically an RA Tech gas blowback M14. So this is a gas blowback M14. This is a SOCOM 16-inch version. So shorter barrel instead of, I want to say it's an 18 or 20-inch barrel normally, and this one has a this one has 16. Damn it, brain fire. Sorry. But so I got this. The barrel assembly to make it the 16-inch version is from RA Tech. It has the RA Tech end pack and the bolt. It also has the RA Tech trigger unit, steel type bore, RA Tech inner barrel, RA Tech bucking. So basically, there are some of the more superficial. Oh yeah, and the RA Tech scope mount. Some of the more superficial parts to this. Excuse me. The receiver here is still from WE. Some of the smaller internal parts are from WE. So, and obviously the mags are still from WE. So these mags are actually pretty good because pretty large size, low rounds, so 30 rounds, max 20 rounds if you have them at the normal capacity. I actually don't know what I have. I've got 3 mags that came with it. I'm not sure what capacity this guy I got him from had them at. I want to say he had them at 20. But I just like this gun because short. I like the M14 platform. They're fun to shoot. Like this is a pretty decent sized bolt. So when you get this thing going, you get some decent recoil. They're accurate. I find them very easy to point. So they're pretty quick to point for me. This one isn't too heavy. You're running a gas gun, you want to have a slightly more realistic weight. So it's a little bit heavier than like my G&Gs I've had in the past, but they're fairly light. Like these are fairly light compared to the full length version, so it's not too bad. Sorry, I was just noticing my sights seem to be a little bit loose. I need to throw some Teflon tape in there. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit anal about that. Everybody on my team can tell you that I am the king of having everything tight to the point of being too tight. But so it also came with this sling, which I'm not sure if it's just the way the sling is supposed to be used, or if it's the way I'm using it, or what. But I can't get this thing to work in the way that I like, so it might be being replaced. I'm not sure. Not a lot of ways to mount a sling to an M14. It's normally either like a straight sling, where it's pretty much only for shoulder carry, like you can wrap your arm in it, but I don't know. I really do like, that's why I love the EBR platform, because you can hook up a sling point right here. I'm thinking I might put a loop here, and then hook it to, I've got one invested in up here. I've got a 1-point bungee sling that I could probably hook it up to, but then it holds it at a high point, and when you go to pull it out, it would be putting pressure on it, and that gets in the way of your cheek weld. So on mine, if it's pulling it back towards your chest, it's going to be in your face, because I played around with it a little bit. I'm sure I could figure out a way, but I am overall pleased with this. A lot of the stuff on here is really nice. I actually thought this was real wood. Like this stock, this is one of their like this guy painted it obviously, but underneath it's wood toned, and at first I thought it was true wood because it's dense. It's not cheap plastic. I don't know if it's a polymer blend or what. I don't feel like it's polymer just because it's just the way it feels. I'm trying to think of the name. Brain fart. But so it's really high quality. The one thing that also gives it away is that there's a seam here on top where if you really want to, you can sand those down. It doesn't bug me. Might now that I pointed it out, but I think this is a great. I think the standard WE M14 without all the upgrades is a nice starting GBB because they're not too expensive. If you're playing woods ball, you don't have to worry about getting an end pass, and you can still you can use it more as a DMR. That's what I would see it as. I ran gas guns a lot in woods ball. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, don't you want tons of rounds? Well, no. I think if you use limited rounds, you'll be more efficient on the field. So, well, if you guys have any suggestions for what you think I should do with this, still haven't decided what optic I want to throw on here. I feel kind of stupid having this mount on here with no optic, and it's missing the fuck. That's gonna annoy me just because I noticed it. There's normally a wheel in here that tightens this down. I just noticed that this is a little bit loose because the wheel's not there. It's still being retained very, very well actually, because I just noticed that during the video. It's held in by a notch and a set screw there, and I don't know if it's got a set screw there, but there's normally a wheel there. I know that from my other M14s. So might have to go dig one of those up. But I'm mainly looking for, if somebody has an optic idea. I was thinking maybe, I know an ACOG doesn't work. It sits too high up. I already tried that. I'm thinking, might sound a little bit crazy, a micro dot just to keep it light, or maybe an EOTech 553, the smaller version. Or something. I don't want to go high. I kind of want to keep it at between 0 to, let's say, 3 magnification max. Not looking for some like 3 to 9 power scope. I've got those. I didn't put it on here for a reason. You got a lot of weight already in a gun like this. Carrying around, I only have 3 mags right now, but carrying around a couple mags, no bueno, not fun. Ruin your day. But yeah, it's good. This is a gun with quite a bit of recoil, which I like. That's why I like gas guns, is for the recoil. So, well, there's my first little impression of this gun. I'm going to go grab a couple other guns, do a couple of other impression videos, and I'm going to try and throw up 3 of them today. So, keep your eyes out for those. Just subscribe or comment. I don't even care if you subscribe, just comment on my videos. I'm doing this for input, so your input is what's important to me, not necessarily, not out here to try and get tons of subscriptions. If I was trying to get tons of subscriptions, I would probably do my videos a little bit differently. I'm trying to give as accurate information as I can, so if you like my videos, just you can PM me. You don't even have to do a comment on the video itself. So just input is what I'm looking for. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it off here before I keep on rambling on.